It cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, like, this is his job to go against God. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
The buzz is real and the gossip is sizzling. Kim Kardashian was recently seen at Diddy's party, and the footage is downright scandalous. CNN leaked the video, and it's spreading like wildfire. Kim was caught on camera having a blast, and trust me, it's as juicy as it gets. This clip is set to break the internet. Everyone's going to be shocked by Kim's wild antics. But here's the scoop. This wasn't just any party. It was Diddy's big bash, packed with Hollywood's elite. Sources say CNN obtained the footage through an insider. And let's just say someone was spilling secrets that night. The implications are huge, raising questions about journalistic ethics. Kim and Diddy have a complicated history, with whispers of past drama, like Kim's beef with Cassie and Diddy's comments on her fashion. Their relationship has more layers than a tiramisu. Buckle up, because this tea is hotter. After the footage of Kim cutting loose at Diddy's party dropped, the internet went wild. Speculation is running rampant. Are they still feuding, or are they secretly best friends? Was Kim sending a message with her antics? The theories are endless. But this isn't just gossip, it carries real consequences. As a savvy businesswoman, Kim has an empire to protect, and being caught acting out could seriously affect her brand. Plus, let's talk about the potential legal issues for CNN. Leaking private footage is a slippery slope. Ultimately, this leak has opened a Pandora's box of questions about what went down that night. One thing's clear, Kim K always keeps us guessing. Just when you think you know her, she surprises us all over again. Oh, you're eager to hear about the wild shenanigans Kim was up to at that party. What was she wearing? Who was she mingling with? Any scandalous interactions? Buckle up, because we're diving into the juiciest moments from that footage. You thought the context was wild. Just wait until you see Kim in action. This video is loaded with so many jaw-dropping moments that it's tough to know where to begin. Kim's outfit. She was absolutely serving looks all night. Sporting a skin-tight, barely there dress, she definitely turned heads and gave off major "I woke up like this" vibes. Only make it fashion. Kim was there to make a statement, and she nailed it. Now let's talk interactions. The footage shows her mingling with various artists, but a few moments really had everyone buzzing. At one point, she was seen getting cozy with a mystery man in a corner. They were whispering and giggling like schoolgirls. Who is this guy, and what were they chatting about? The people are dying to know. The moment captured was when Kim had an intense conversation with Diddy. They were gesturing animatedly, looking like they were in a heated debate. What were they discussing? Business, pleasure, or a mix of both? But the real highlight? When Kim hit the dance floor, she was absolutely letting loose, twerking, dropping it low, and shaking what her mama gave her. The crowd went wild, cheering her on as she owned the moment. Naturally, this footage has sparked a whirlwind of rumors. Some say Kim was sending a message to Kanye with her wild antics, while others think she was just unwinding after a hectic week. Then there are those who speculate that Kim and Diddy might have a secret arrangement. The theories are endless. Kim's demeanor that night was very telling. She had this mischievous glint in her eye, almost like she was aware of the camera and wanted to be caught in the act. Was she aiming to create buzz, or just letting loose? Only Kim knows for sure. Ultimately, this footage offers a rare glimpse into her wild side. We're used to seeing her polished and poised, but this video reveals a more raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic version of Kim. Love her or hate her, you can't deny she knows how to make headlines.
Did you ever see him put his hands on Jennifer Lopez?
Well, he didn't do any violence to Mrs. J-Lo. That's why I didn't see any violence. It's a different breed, bruh. he wasn't going to risk himself like that. And plus, a lot of people didn't like him. J-Lo mother didn't like him. Benny Medina didn't like him. You understand? So now, the first thing, if he would have ever touched Miss Lopez in any kind of aggressive way, she would have said something, man, listen to me. The whole Bronx would have been on Puff. He didn't treat her like that, bro. He didn't do none of that old crazy stuff, that play fight, that beating them with pillows and all that other shit like that, smothering them and, doing that childish shit. He didn't do that. I never seen him do that with Ms. Lopez at all. So it's a different class. He knew that she was an actress, she was a singer, songwriter, whatever like that, all her accolades. He did put her on a pedestal, but he still was seeing Kim, but he put her on a pedestal. So I don't think that she had those experiences. And then, people only do what you let them do. If he would have did that to her, he would only had one time. You see, when he ran out the club and left her after that shooting at China, she ain't want to be with him no more. Yo, he left her. You know what I mean? So he wasn't going to treat her like, he was treating the rest of them.
But why do you think she haven't spoke up yet? Like, I'm sure she know a lot, right?
I don't think Ms. Lopez, I don't think he treated her that way. I don't think he treated her with any aggression like that. And if he did, it wasn't on my watch. He would always make excuses like she was about to go off a couple of times in the studio because the girls that was up in there was disrespectful to her. So, but I don't think that she has a story where Puff was trying to be abusive or was abusive to her.
I see. But I want to backtrack, right? Because you made a comment, and I want you to go more into detail about it. You said that Diddy, when he was with Jennifer Lopez, he was still saying Kim Porter?
Yeah. Kim couldn't go nowhere. Kim couldn't go nowhere, bro. Kim couldn't have no relationships. Kim couldn't be at no club. If he called Kim's house, and at this time she had this little Spanish-looking girl, and
There you have it, folks, the juiciest moments from Kim's night at Diddy's party. This footage has set the internet on fire, and everyone has an opinion. From her fashion choices to her interactions and dance moves, Kim gave us plenty to discuss. But the real question is, what will the fallout be from this leak? How will Kim and Diddy respond? And what are other celebrities saying about it? The drama is just beginning. Social media is buzzing with reactions, trending hashtags like #KimWild and #Diddy Party footage are everywhere. Memes are popping up left and right, showcasing Kim's outrageous dance moves. The streets are talking, and they're loving this drama. But it's not just fans chiming in. Other celebrities who attended the party are weighing in too. Some defend Kim, claiming she was just having a good time, while others criticize her behavior as reckless and attention-seeking. Rumors are swirling that certain A-listers are feeling low-key jealous of Kim stealing the spotlight. Can you imagine? Stay tuned, because the tea is only getting hotter.
she might have a case. She might have a case. It was Christian babysitter. She might get in touch with a lawyer. Whew. That's all I'm gonna say on that one.
His babysitter. What's the deal with that? What you mean by that?
Kim had a babysitter that Puff had in his pocket, whereas that she would tell everything Kim was doing, every place Kim was going, and and I would catch her over at Puff House in the morning, and Christian wasn't there, Justin wasn't there, nobody was there. And I would put her in a cab so she could go home. When I came there some Saturday mornings, Saturday and Sunday morning.
Wow. So the babysitter that was working for Kim Porter, she was going behind her back and telling Diddy everything that she was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. So the whole time that him and Jennifer Lopez was dating, he was still seeing Kim Porter and controlling her at the same time.
Everything. Knew everything Kim was doing. He didn't have to have cameras, he had eyes and ears.
Some celebrities are definitely seizing this moment to stir up their own drama. You know they're always looking for a chance to grab headlines. Like this one rapper, who shall remain nameless, who hopped on Twitter to make some snide remarks about Kim's outfit being too revealing. Sir, maybe you should focus on your own wardrobe instead.
Know what to say, man. I mean, you got a good point, man. Why is TD Jakes at a Diddy party? I mean, it don't make no sense, man.
Well, you know, I grew up in the church, bruh. You understand? I Pentecostal church, then Baptist, Methodist. I've been in all the churches, man. You know, I almost was a 7-day evangelist. But what I do know, the sinners do not. The saints supposed to separate themselves from the sinners. You could tell the difference between a saint and a sinner. You understand? So him being up in a Diddy party, and it wasn't like that he wasn't partying, because the tape that I saw, he was dancing. And I'm like, wow, this the excuse me, this the Rev at the Diddy party? I wonder who he laying hands on, who he saved. But all jokes aside, man, you know, the saints supposed to be separate from the sinners. There's no way that you know what happens in Diddy party and you supposed to be a Christian. You understand? You supposed to be his spiritual advisor and you up in this party. What? Why are you there? Because it ain't like he can't come to your church, he can't come to your office. And I know that, you know, you are a part of Revolt. You understand? But are you looking for something else up in there? We just gonna hope that he ain't looking for the same thing Eddie Long was looking for.
You knowing Diddy, right? You been knowing him since the beginning. Like, what happened, man? Like, what made him get into all this freaky stuff? Like him making his girl look up BBCs and him making male prostitutes smash his girl. Like, what happened, man? Like, I'm sure he was a normal dude at first. Like, what made him get into all this weirdo stuff?
Bro, one individual is not here to defend himself, and that's Andre Harrell. Russell Simmons was one of his mentors too. What is Russell Simmons going through? He's going through women saying that he was abusive, women saying that they raped him, women saying that he drugged them. If you learn things like that from the people that you're around, the people that you hold high regards to, then you're going to become what they were. And with the fact that you taking drugs and everything now, it'll go rapid on you. And that's what happened to him, bro. Yo, I seen Puff smoke cigarettes, smoke weed on camera, and that wasn't the same dude that I knew. So I'm looking at this dude like, yo, all he did was go to the third to the fourth power with this shit. He had it in him because he learned it from the beginning by seeing them and by being around them. And that's Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell now, being at those parties.
So Russell Simmons and Andre Harrell is where Diddy got it from. Like all these wild parties and all this freaky stuff, it came from them.
Well, bro, yeah, that's where he got it from. Andre ain't here to defend himself. But he was giving wild parties. They were doing things like that. My man Bill was his bodyguard. So they was doing things like that. So now you got women that came out and said Russell Simmons was doing stuff like that. But Russell Simmons said, I wasn't doing that because I took 7, 8, 9 lie detector tests and I passed them. Yeah, Russell, you also study your into that Buddhism and that yoga stuff like that, so you know how to control your body to let you know so you don't have any kind of panic mode when you take those tests. Keep it a buck. That's why you got into that Zen shit. You take a lie detector test, it's not going to come up because you know how to control your body.
Wow, I never thought about that, man. So that's why he be passing all these lie detector tests.
Yeah, because he studied yoga, he studied Zen, he studied all those, that Buddhism thing, all that shit right there, that learn how to control his breathing, his mind, his whole 9 yards. That's why when guys, you know, if you ever seen somebody giving polygraph tests, and they used to do it in our office and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? They have to ask you questions that you know that you're going to tell the truth at, and questions that you know that you're going to lie to. So all he did was master that by...
Some celebrities are definitely seizing this moment to stir up their own drama. You know they're always looking for a chance to grab headlines. Like this one rapper, who shall remain nameless, who hopped on Twitter to make some snide remarks about Kim's outfit being too revealing. Sir, maybe you should focus on your own wardrobe instead.